Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video. And wow guys, I am actually going to give you my review of WWE Clash of Champions Gold Rush 2020 pay-per-view review. Going into the show, I was not interested at all, honestly. I had no interest in this show. I was like, this show looks it just looks mediocre. And plus, I have seen and reviewed the last two Clash of Champions shows, and those shows, even though both of them had great matches, like 2019 last year that had Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman. That was an awesome match. And Clash of Champions 2017 had Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles. That was another excellent match. But those shows had highlights, but they were boring as piss, man. Oh my gosh, I was bored out of my mind watching those shows. And so I had no interest in this show going in. And going into today, I wasn't going to review it. Okay, so guys, please do not take this review for granted, y'all. Because I wasn't going to watch this show at all. The show looked really boring to me, and I had no interest in it. And then I saw that the pre-show was on, and live, and then I was like, it's a show happened tonight. Clash of Champions 2020 Gold Rush happened tonight. And I saw the pre-show was live, and I was like, alright, I'll just put it on in the background while I'm while I'm talking to my friend on Facebook, on the phone. And then, I don't know, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll watch the show. Well, my plan was to just have it playing in the background, but then I think it was after the opening match, not the pre-show match, the actual opening match of the show, that I decided, alright, you know what, I'm gonna review this. Okay, I will review this. I wasn't going to. I was gonna skip this show. I was fully intending on skipping this show. And then I was just like, you know what, I'll watch it. And I'm glad I did. Holy crap, this show was excellent. Clash of Champions 2017, boring as piss. Clash of Champions 2019, boring as piss. Clash of Champions 2016, which actually happened on my birthday in 2016. I did not watch that. I don't know if I didn't have any interest, or I don't remember. That was 4 years ago, man. But that's a show that actually looks great to me. That's a show I do want to check out on DVD. And yes, I know I can watch it on network, but the comfort of ownership. You know what I mean? The comfort of ownership. And Clash of Champions 2020 was fantastic, man. WWE have been killing it with pay-per-views this year. I was like, you know what, Payback was it for me. Clash of Champions just does not interest me whatsoever. I'm gonna skip it. And I'm glad I didn't. I was guys, I wasn't going to review this. Like I said, please don't take this review for granted, because I wasn't going to. I might have even mentioned that in one of the 2 videos I uploaded on this channel on my birthday. For real, yeah, I'm glad I changed my mind. I'm glad I did. Anyway, the show actually opened up, very pleasant surprise, actually, that the way that the show opened up. It was the greatest of all time doing a narration opening for this pay-per-view. Yes, it was John Cena. That really surprised me. I couldn't believe that. I was like, holy crap, it's John Cena. He's doing the thing. Wow, man, that was just an awesome judge. And that really meant a lot to me, you know. It kind of felt like WWE saying, man, Mark, thank you so much for I know you weren't interested in the show at all, but like, thank you so much for like coming to watch it anyway. It felt like that to me. You guys know John Cena is my favorite of all time, and I've said it 1 trillion times. I'll say it 1 trillion more times on YouTube in the future, but yeah. Clash of Champions 2020. There was a pre-show match, of course. It was, I didn't really watch it properly. I just had it in the background because at that point I still had no intention of watching the show. That was the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura defending against Lucha House Party consisting of Kalisto and Lince Dorado. I am very glad this got moved to the kickoff because it was originally going to be Asuka versus Zelina Vega on the kickoff. In fact, I forgot to mention this actually. But 2 other women's matches were scheduled for this pay-per-view. They were WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match, Bayley defending against Nikki Cross, and WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus the Riot Squad, I think. Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. I think it was them. But those 2 matches got cancelled. Because Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, and Nikki Cross were not medically cleared to compete. So those matches got cancelled. But, like, you know, so they moved the Raw Women's Championship to the main show, which I'm glad they did. By the way, Cesaro and Shinsuke, they retained, thankfully. I hate Lucha House Party. They bore the piss out of me. So I'm glad. I didn't really watch the match properly. I saw Shinsuke do a knee to somebody for the 1, 2, 3. And, yeah. But now, I'll admit, I didn't really properly watch the opening official match all the way through. I was still, like, in the zone to not review the show, to not watch and review the show, so I kind of half watched this match, and that is the excellent opening match, triple threat ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Jeff Hardy defending against AJ Styles and Sami Zayn returning. Sami Zayn was stripped of the Intercontinental Championship, and now he's back. And he wants what was never taken from him. And, you know, we had AJ Styles win the Intercontinental Championship when it was vacated after they stripped Sami Zayn. And then, I'm kind of lost on what I'm talking about. I probably shouldn't be, like, looking through YouTube at the same time, but, like, this triple threat ladder match, it was excellent. Alright. Alright, wait, what was I saying? Okay. So Sami Zayn got stripped of the championship. Then they did a tournament to determine the new Intercontinental Champion. AJ Styles won that, and Jeff Hardy defeated AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown. There we go. Did it. The big boy did it. Alright. Alright, so that explains this match. And now Sami Zayn has come back. He wants what he never lost. And like I said, from what I saw this match, it was absolutely fantastic. They did some crazy stuff with the ladder right from the get-go, basically. There was so many cool stuff. Like, they had freaking Jeff Hardy was like hanging onto the ladder, and then I think somebody just like flipped that thing right over and all that. Jeff Hardy did a swanton through Sami Zayn through the ladder. That was epic. AJ Styles threw this. He freaking threw a freaking step ladder across the freaking world to hit Sami Zayn while he was climbing the ladder in the ring. And it was excellent. The ending came, I might not rate this match as high as like a lot of people. I've seen people give this 5 stars, guys. My current rating is 4.5. As you can see in the description. And the ending. The ending, man. Even though it was smart, it was a clever tactic. It was quite anger-inducing, and I gotta say, I think it was meant to be anger-inducing. I saw quite a few people pissed off at the result of this match. Well, not necessarily the result. I was more pissed off how the results of the match came about. Even though it was smart, technically, it still angered your boy. Alright? Sami Zayn. Oh man, this reminded me of Hell in a Cell 2018, by the way. Sami freaking Zayn, he had handcuffs, and he cuffed Jeff Hardy's earlobe to a ladder on the outside, and it was like far out, man. And then Sami Zayn, I don't know if this was I think this was a different pair of handcuffs. He had another pair of handcuffs, and he handcuffed AJ Styles to himself originally. And then eventually, Sami Zayn uncuffed himself and just had AJ Styles be cuffed to the ladder in the ring that was, trying to reach the IC title. IC titles. There are actually 2 Intercontinental Championships. Kind of like WrestleMania 10. It was Sami Zayn's IC title and Jeff Hardy's IC title. And then Sami Zayn, he cuffed everyone else in the match, climbs the ladder, boom. Sami Zayn, in such a dickish, douchebaggy fashion, wins the Intercontinental Championship for the 2nd time in his career, and also the 2nd time this year. The 2nd time in his career, 2nd time this year. Yeah, but I was like, wow. It really was like, wow. Wow. That, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. How long is this review? 12 minutes! And I'm only on... Oh my gosh, I'm only on the frickin' opener. Alright. Epic match. Very anger-inducing ending. But, yeah. Next up, we have the WWE Raw Women's Championship match. Asuka defending Zelina Vega. I think it was after this match that I decided, or maybe it was during this match that I decided, you know what, I'll review the show. Even a friend of mine that I was talking to during the show was like, if I were you, I would review the show. And I decided to do that, as you guys are listening to this right now. Asuka vs. Zelina Vega. I was excited for this match, not gonna lie. WWE Raw Women's Championship match. I didn't want Zelina Vega to win. Heck no. This was a fun match for what it was. I really liked it. It was just fun. And the ending came suddenly, but it also excited me. Asuka, it was only 7 minutes long, this match, according to Wikipedia. And then Asuka got the Asuka lock in, which was blocked several times beforehand, and the moment Asuka finally locked it in, instant tap out. Asuka remains your Raw Women's Champion, which is awesome. I'm very ecstatic about that. I really am. And then after the match, Asuka was like, yeah, you were not ready for Asuka, Zelina Vega. And then Zelina Vega was being a freaking, what's the word? Sore loser. Zelina Vega attacked Asuka after the match. Oh. Alright. So that's cool. Next up, we have the... anyway, I'm ecstatic about Asuka winning. I really am. Next up, we have the WWE United States Championship match. Bobby Lashley defending Apollo Crews. Bobby Chadley. What am I doing? Defending against Apollo Crews. Rematch from Payback, of course. This was a fun match. It was only 8 minutes, but for what it was really fun. And just Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews doing fun, cool stuff for a little while, and then Bobby Lashley locks in the full Nelson or the full Lashley, whatever, and Apollo Crews instantly taps out. Cool. Fun match. I'm ecstatic that my boy Bobby Chadley retained. And yeah. Next up, we have the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship match. We have the Street Profits defending against Andrade and Angel Garza. The Street Profits, of course, consisting of Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. This was another fun match, another short match too. The match ended quite abruptly, actually. A friend of mine told me that Angel Garza was hurt. And if that's the case, I understand why this match was cut short. And I would like a drink of water right now. So, yeah, grabbing this. Yeah, the match ended, this match was a fun match, short match, ended quite abruptly. A friend of mine told me that Angel Garza was hurt. Street Profits retained. They looked confused by the ending. I was like, yeah, that was 3, and yeah. Fun match. Fine match. I really enjoyed it. Still Raw Tag Team Champions. I hope Angel Garza is okay. I'll say that. Next up, oh yeah, forgot to mention earlier this night, R-Truth, then 24/7 champion, I forgot what happened exactly, but Drew Gulak came in and rolled him up for the 1, 2, 3 to win the 24/7 championship. And later, I think it was after this Raw Tag Titles match, it was R-Truth came back and beat Drew Gulak for the 24/7 championship again. I love that. I love it. Alright, that was cool. So I'm ecstatic. My boy R-Truth, 24/7 European champion again. And then we have Bayley coming out. SmackDown Women's Champion, of course. Bayley was like, Bayley decided to do an open challenge. Nikki Cross, Conor Omega. I don't know what happened to Nikki Cross. I'm actually glad we didn't get to see that match again because they fought 7 trillion times for some reason. So Bayley decided to do an open challenge, and guess what? Asuka came out and answered the challenge. Oh my gosh. And we got Asuka doing 2 matches in one night for the second time this year. First time at SummerSlam, second time here. We did not expect this, but she's doing it again. That was a very pleasant surprise. Bayley versus Asuka again, and it was only a few minutes. It didn't really matter too much, but Bayley got out of the chair. Asuka wins by DQ, but Bayley's still champion. And then Sasha Banks comes out, attacks Bayley, and then I think Bayley attacks her back, and then Bayley gets the upper hand in the end of this brawl. But yeah. I wonder what Hell in a Cell will be like in the Thunderdome, if they're even going to do it in the Thunderdome. So, yeah, more setup for Bayley versus Sasha Banks, I guess. Hopefully at Hell in a Cell, in a Hell in a Cell match, with Sasha Banks being the one to dethrone Bayley. Oh, man. Next up, we have the match that I was scared about going in. WWE Championship. Ambulance match for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre defending against Randy Orton. Randall Keith. Again, just like SummerSlam, you know what? I'm gonna listen back to whatever I said in my. I don't remember at all what I said in my SummerSlam review. Yeah, I don't remember what I said in my SummerSlam review at all. But I'm gonna rewatch that. Well, not the whole thing, just the part about the WWE Championship match between Drew and Orton. I was terrified then, as I was terrified for tonight. I literally, like a couple weeks ago, guys, I literally had a dream where I saw the results of this pay-per-view. Drew McIntyre defeats Randy Orton, and because you guys know why I don't want Randy Orton to win the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship ever again. Or in the Universal Championship's case, ever for the first time. Because I don't want John Cena's record tied or broken. Alright? I don't want that. And Randy Orton doesn't deserve that. Triple H doesn't deserve that. Neither does Randy Orton. The only one who gets to break that record is John Cena. Alright? Plain and simple. Okay? So, naturally I was scared. I mean, of course, Randy Orton still has a few to go before he even ties the record, but I don't want him tying that. Ever. It better not happen. That would be horrible. You know, even like the way that these storylines are going, they're making it like that would be awful if Randy Orton does that. I don't want that to ever happen. I hope it doesn't ever happen. And I'm glad, very ecstatic about tonight. Very ecstatic. Oh man, I just told y'all the result of this ambulance match, didn't I? Anyway, I'm glad this became an ambulance match. When I heard this became an ambulance match, I was like, what the fuck? And then, I wasn't that big on this SummerSlam match, honestly. A lot of people love that match. I thought it was alright. I don't know if it was because I just wasn't the biggest fan of that match, or if it was because, I was just tense up about will Randy Orton win the title back again or not. And actually, right after the Raw Tag Titles match, I actually paused the show because I did watch it live up to that point, but I paused the show because I was hungry. Okay, I paused the show to go eat something. When I came back, I decided, you know what, the ambulance match must be finished by now. And then I went onto Wikipedia, I slowly scrolled down to see the results, and then I saw Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton. Yes! Fuck yes! Motherfucker! Oh, boy. I was so ecstatic, man. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Very relieved. So relieved, man. I'm so relieved. Anyway, the match itself, I watched this match feeling so calm. Wasn't tense up at all, knowing that Randy Orton does lose, you know. But this match was epic. I absolutely loved this match. This was 100 times better than the SummerSlam match. That match was boring, man. But this match was epic. This was so much fun. They fought in the ring for like 2 minutes. And then Big Show, my boy, the Big Show came out, chokeslammed Randy Orton through the table. That was awesome. And then Drew and Randy fought everywhere, and then they fought backstage, and Christian came out and attacked Randy Orton for a little bit, and then freaking Drew and Randy Orton got on top of the ambulance somehow, and Shawn Michaels came out on top, and super kicked freaking Randy Orton off the ambulance. That was epic. And then and then Drew McIntyre, and then Randy Orton did an RKO. You know, it was just Drew and Orton again, and then Randy did an RKO, and then he almost won the match, but then Drew got out, Claymored Randy Orton, put him in the ambulance, and he was about to win, but then Drew McIntyre decided to freaking, I don't know if Drew was going for a punt kick or if he was doing like a ambulance assisted Claymore. The commentator said it was a kick, but Drew closes the doors after that kick, wins the match, retains the championship, and guess who's driving the ambulance? Woo! Nature Boy Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion, y'all. Oh, God. I could have cared less who was driving that ambulance, to be honest. As long as Randy Orton lost. Don't ever win a world title ever again, Orton, please. Yeah. Awesome match. Absolutely loved it. Now we go into the main event. The WWE Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns defending against Jey Uso. When this match was announced, I was like, what? That's what I was like. And then I was like, and then I don't know, the idea of this match just grew on me. It really did. It grew on me, the idea of this match. And then, when this match was first announced, I was like, oh man, of course they're shoving Samoan, down our throat. But, and then I saw like how they were promoting this match, and then I was like, wow, you guys are serious about this match. And then this match came, and wow, this is my match of the night, honestly, guys. The main event. This is a main event right here, guys. This match had amazing storytelling. This match was a story. There were some cool moments, of course. There was some cool wrestling moments, of course. This match was a fantastic match. But the storytelling made this match. I'll say this. Absolutely fantastic match. Roman Reigns actually wrestled shirtless. Yeah, like, I guess this is a new look. It looks badass, man. You can really see all of his muscles, like, when he's shirtless. But this match was excellent. This match was awesome. I absolutely love this match. Just watch. I don't know if what I'm saying is like truly doing this match justice. You just gotta watch it. It was about a story about family, You had Jey Uso kicking out early on this match, and even the commentators said the look on Roman Reigns' face was as if it was like, why'd you kick out, cuz? Just leave me in this match. And they were like, family and all that. Like, it's just a story. And Jey Uso did a pretty cool comeback near the match. Roman Reigns was dominating this match. Jey Uso did a pretty awesome comeback. And then, Roman Reigns kicked out, but at the same time, as he was kicking out, he punched Jey Uso in the nuts. It was like you could hardly, unless you slowed it down, you couldn't really make out that it was a low blow that he just did, And then Roman was like, we're ending it now, man. Roman does the spear to Jey Uso, and I was like, okay, that's it. But then Roman was like, no, you started this, something like that. You started this. It wasn't not exactly like that, but something like that. And then it was something like you started this, man, or something like that. And then he did another spear, and then he was like basically just berating Jey Uso, saying, "Say I'm the chief," acknowledge that I'm the chief of this family. And then he was like, look into the camera. Our whole family is watching. Your kids are watching. And it was like, and then Jimmy Uso comes out with a white towel. He was like, no, please, I'm throwing the towel. And Jay was like, no, do not throw in the towel. Do not throw in the towel. And then Roman just starts beating on Jason Moore, and Jimmy just throws in the towel, and Roman Reigns is the winner. Retains the Universal Championship like that. What a match. What epic storytelling. The ending, I hated that ending, by the way, about the throwing in the towel, but, you know, I hear people say this is all a setup for Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 37 2021. I don't want to see that, okay? I don't want to see that. I don't know if The Rock even has time for that, because that seems like a big thing to, you know, could be wrong. I don't want that match to happen at WrestleMania. I don't know, just I don't even know if I'd be shocked if that happened. I don't know, man. What do I know, man? Just anyway, fantastic match. Awesome, fantastic show. I almost skipped this. I was like 99.9% like chance of skipping this show today, but I'm glad I didn't. And I probably will watch and review Hell in a Cell. Even though the date that show happens triggers me. I'll say that. And I probably will. I don't know. I might change my mind about reviewing Hell in a Cell depending on what matches actually get announced, you know. But yeah, Clash of Champions. Hope you guys enjoyed, guys. That was my review. Like I said, I wasn't going to review this. I know I've said that 100 times, and you guys might be sick of it, but that's the truth, man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See y'all later. Peace out.